Rotarian Elisha Atai. How are you doing?
Good morning, my chair. Good morning, my DG and fellow Rotarians.
I know that you are speaking from your village.
Yeah. I'm speaking from the Rafia city of Ikorekpere.
Are you sure this thing will not be going up and down?
Good morning. Oh, Rotarian Dominga. Good morning, man. From Rotary Club of Ikeja South. Good morning, Rotarian Sarajuddin. Of course, essay to the DG is here. My very good friend, Rotarian Bao Olali Konshomoye. Good morning. Good morning, Rotarian Bagana of Rotary Club of Ikorodu. Rotary Club of Ikorodu Metro.
Have you the video of this one? Have you the video of this? So I put the video of this one off.
Please, if you are the owner of Galaxy A20s, kindly rename your device, please.
Okay. So what background would they be saying in this one? Change background. There's no tree background somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Is still loading. Hey, Yusuf Adeleke. Good morning. I can see you online.
Good morning,
Papa. Papa, sir. Papa, Kabauli Adeleke. Thank you. Papa Adiro. You're welcome, sir.
My district governor, Ekaro.
Ekaro, sir. I knew that to you.
That's building.
Ekaro, sir.
Rotarian Adebolanle Adekunle, good morning. Of the prestigious Rotary Club of Ikeja South.
Is it Ikeja South told you that it's on this platform?
My DG, that's why we're the prestige of Rotary.
Yes, I beg. I don't want to be annoyed with you this morning.
No, my DG is
Rotarian,
we are the prestige of Rotary.
my good friend, AG Ayodele, good morning. My sister, Ruta Moye Bota, good morning. Rotarian Shola Yawale, good morning.
Good morning, my DG. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, my DG. Good morning,
A member
everyone.
of the district Kaba, PAG Olusegun Adewa. Good morning, sir.
District Kaba. Look at you. My core team, better said. My core team.
Mr. Happy.
A member of the core team, sorry.
Mr. Happy, Kaba.
Name and password on the ticket given to you as the conscience. And for those
My colleague, good morning, my brother. How now? Good morning.
Fine, thank you. Good morning, bro. Good morning, my DG. Good morning, everybody.
Of Rotary Club of Okwebi. Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
my brother.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
There's a phone.
Good morning.
Please, if you are the owner of that device, kindly change it or we are going to remove you. A phone 170-8297-6436 would remove you in the next 2 minutes.
Please, let's welcome her.
My DG is here.
Is here, yes.
My DG. Good morning, ma.
Good morning, my ARPIC. My DG, good morning.
Body, you have been shouting here that you're online.
Yes, so I heard you shouting. Mike was not hearing you.
Sorry, man.
Remy Bello, good morning. I can hear your voice loud and clear.
Thank you.
Good morning,
you're welcome.
all Rotarians. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, our chair of
Good morning, my DG.
My DGM, Kukoyi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Thanks for the other day.
No problem. My pleasure.
I mean, when it's up, let me see, because we cannot be, I don't like to keep, we shouldn't keep people waiting.
We'll start in 4 minutes, man. Just 4 minutes. We'll start
okay. All right.
People are joining. People are joining.
Yes.
We're about 30 minutes.
That's yes. Power of technology. What I'm saying is what you are seeing.
Yes, sir. COVID has done us all.
I'm telling you, things are better, much better.
Ability to talk and see each other by technology. So
from different parts of the world, not just only different parts of the world.
Parts of the world. It's a wonderful
interesting.
Thing.
Yes, so quite interesting.
Yeah, we thank God.
The code, you have the code. Open it. Don't go anywhere. Here's this one too.
Patricia Mwarachi, good morning. Of the Rotary Club of Ikeja South.
Now you
Mohammed, good morning.
Ikeja South, are you only food
Adewale Abdul, my own brother, good morning. Rotarian Austin Irabo of RC Ikoyi, good morning.
Good morning.
Rotarian morning.
Good morning, all. Good morning, my
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, my leaders. Good morning.
Rotarian Dapo Adiro, good morning. My guy is here. IPDG Remy Bello. Good morning,
my IPDG, good morning.
Morning, my DG.
How are you, sir?
You doing? I'm good. How about you? Morning, fellow Rotarians. Yeah.
Good morning, IPDG.
Tonubi, good morning, sir. Rotarian Lanre Oniza, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Please,
good morning.
PHR, please kindly project the agenda, please. Share the agenda, please.
Good morning, sir.
No, I can't.
You should be. You're a co-host. You can.
I don't think I'm not using a laptop. Let me see.
Huh?
I can.
Oh, let me that laptop.
No, I'm using a phone. Yes, ma'am.
Huh? Try to be small. If you shout from the phone. Okay, let me see if I can pick it from here.
Let me see if I can do that. I have it.
Copy. It's showing so small, and you can't enlarge it.
You can enlarge it. You can actually.
Let me see. My own is touch screen, but I don't know whether you can enlarge it from here.
Are you? Is it a touch screen? Yes. Just use your hand to enlarge it.
It's going to be cutting off some areas. But I only sent to my people. For my people. Go to reduce position. Oh. Huh? Okay, minimize it. It's still there. It's still there. Okay. And I was in my middle now, just now. Okay. I can share it from here. Let me see. How do we do that? From here. You have to save it. You save it. Okay. Okay, save it. You can copy to Word and save. Go to Word. So please, can we start, please?
Yes. Good morning, fellow Rotarians.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, fellow Rotarians. We will just about to start. I'd like to make all. Good morning, fellow Rotarians. I've just muted everybody apart from myself. So I've asked the DG to unmute herself from her end so that we can start now. Hello, my DG.
Okay, I've unmuted myself. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning, fellow Rotarians. Good morning. I wish to thank all Rotarians. Good morning, my DG. Good morning, my DG. Good morning, my DTN. My IPDG is also here, and fellow Rotarians and leaders of District 910. It's another DG Speaks. And as you all know, this is a monthly session that the DG has, an interactive session that she has, a no-hold-back session for her to speak directly to Rotarians and also get feedback and observations. This is a session that was created to ensure that we have a two-way flow. And it's been holding every month since the beginning of this Rotary year. So I'd like to yield the floor to the DG to set us off as usual with the call to order.
Okay. Thank you very much, Public Image Chair, my Kefion. Good morning, my DGE, DGN, IPDG, assistant governors, past assistant governors, all Rotarians in the house. I have the honor this morning, 4th of February, to call this February edition of Governor Speaks to order. And we're going to recite the Rotary Grace. We're not going to sing it, but we'll recite it. At the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. O Lord, a giver of all good.
We praise
Thee for our days. May Rotary friends and Rotary ways
help us
to serve Thee all our days.
Amen.
Thank you very much. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Like we have done a bit of recognitions. I know that on this call, of course, at the top of the table is our district governor, Rotarian Omotunde Lawson, FCAI. And we also have the pleasure of having our DG, Rotarian Ifeyinwa Ijeze. We have one of our DGNs here, Rotarian Wole Kukoyi. We're also privileged to have our immediate past district governor, Rotarian Remi Bello. And I can see that we have a lot of district leaders, our assistant governors, and our IMPs also have joined us. So fellow Rotarians, it's my pleasure to yield the floor for this month's DG visit. The format is very simple. The DG will lay out her thoughts, and then we are free to ask questions and make observations. So my DG, the floor is yours.
Okay. Thank you very much once again, and good morning to everyone. I warmly welcome you to the February edition of Governor Speaks. It is delightful to talk to our Rotarians this morning, as usual, so that we can listen to a few things that I need to tell you, and then we can also share this. You can ask your questions, and you can follow up what is happening, what is going to happen next, and give you opportunity to ask questions that are agitating your mind as we speak. I want to welcome once again our district governor-elect. I want to welcome you back from the International Assembly, preparation for the takeoff as the governor comes 1st July 2023. I also want to thank the district governor nominee, who also by the 1st of July will also go a step higher to become the district governor-elect. I'm a happy PDG will become the full PDG.
Hello, my
while I
can't hear you. Okay, better. We can hear you now.
Okay.
I think, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I said I want to welcome the DG back from the International Assembly in preparation for takeoff as the district governor come 1st July 2023. And I also want to appreciate and welcome yes, thank you. Our DG Ed Kukoyi, who also by 1st of July becomes the district governor-elect. I mean, that's the order. And by happy Remi Bello, the other small I will be deleted, and he'll become the full past district governor that he is now anyway. And I too will now become the past district governor, to the glory of God. So I want to thank everybody. Permit me to recognize the committee chairman here present. I left you out of my recognitions. They're also very much welcome, especially those who have delivered all the assignments given to them. I want to thank you very much for that. Well, let me quickly go on to what we need to talk about today. Of course, what is the first thing yes? Are you with me? Okay.
By DG.
Yes, please. My PDG, sir. Hello? Okay, all right. Now, let me go ahead now. Yes, of course, what should normally come first at a forum like this is still on membership. Membership. At the last governor speaks, I actually declared a state of membership emergency because of the way membership dropped sharply from 5,045 to about 4,600. Became worrisome, particularly because of our districting agenda. And I can say that we thank God that things have changed again. The narrative has changed. And we have seen that clubs, although when they have been listed, but they have started attracting new members. And the membership keeps on rising again, which gives me a lot of hope and a respite. And I have more confidence in the fact that our target will be met successfully, and we won't have any issue with the restricting agenda that we have on board. However, I want to advise, because some clubs will not probably know that there is no point for you now to delist any member. Because as we speak, The membership that you carry up till 1st of January is what is based on that the invoice on which the invoice is based on by Rotary International. So the listed member now is just reducing your membership for nothing, because it can no longer reduce your RI dues. So please just hold on to what you have now and start to see how you can work on those members that should be thinking again of the listing, probably towards the end of the Rotary year. Do all you can to see how to retain them, so that we don't, we are on a much more comfortable pedestal in our district program. However, I have a belief that clubs will still continue to attract members, and we are attracting them. Report them. It's very, very strange that it's now common to find, when you go to clubs, certain number of members in their workbook, and when you go on Rotary Club Central, the membership is quite lower than what is in the workbook. Probably they have forgotten that we're going to marry the two together. Well, I don't know whether there are some clubs that are trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do, that they will have attracted members and they do not report them. Please, we want to appeal to you at this juncture. Please, all clubs that are still, some will say that they will report in 7 days. Please, you can report within 24 hours. It doesn't take you time to report to a new member. So I'm appealing to all clubs so far. Even if you have inducted yesterday, by today, to evening today, please report them. Otherwise, we will not be giving the district a true picture of our membership. And all these things are compared across district. So I want to appeal to you, please, to do that. And please, when you induct members, give them a sense of belonging. Give them a sense of pride in themselves. Give them a sense of satisfaction. Oh, I'm now a Rotarian. Someone who had been attending fellowship with you several meetings, and it's as if, oh, the member is now in your club, and all what you did was just to put the name of the member or Rotary Club or register the member with RI without any proper induction process. It does, I mean, there must be a difference in a member being a guest and being a Rotarian. And once you have decided to induct the member, let it be done properly. Induction should even involve members bringing their family members to come and see what they are being inducted into. And imagine inducting a member without a Rotary pin. Please, club president, let us stop this habit. This is not right. What shows that you are a member as a Rotarian actually is your Rotary pin that you wear outside. That is what we are. Rotarians, our identity, that mark of identity is a Rotary pin. So if peradventure, you are now inducting a new member without pin, it's a member by mouth. It's not fair to do so. That's so, and there's induction kit where you have some Rotary resources that will be used by these members. I mean, why would they feel that they are now Rotarians if they're going to guide them, that they will read no literature, no policy book for them to know what Rotary is about? And we keep on saying Rotary is ethical, Rotary is this, we are guided by principles, and yet there's nothing to show these new members that these are our resources that will help you to grow. Please, I want to beg you once again, give them the proper induction pack. Do the ceremony of induction properly. Let them respond and accept at the floor of the house that yes, they are happy that they are now being inducted as a Rotarian, and they can address members as fellow Rotarians. Would you believe that some members in the club that they have collected money from, and they are not reporting? They are not Rotarians as far as their names are not on the Rotary website. It means that some clubs are just deceiving members that they are Rotarians, having collected their admission fee or whatever, and even dues, and they are not reporting. Please, this will be very Rotary-like, and it's quite unethical to do that. So if you engage in such behaviors, please, I plead with you, let us drop them off. Now, membership dues, yes. Quite a lot of many clubs still have a lot of dues to pay. And that is the more reason why about 40 or 45 clubs are still running away from this governor's visit. And I wouldn't know why they have not planned well enough for them to even pay part. I mean, if a club is still owing second semi-annual dues by now, we will say, well, there's still time. But if, as we speak, a club has not paid even the first, and it's not carrying over dues from 2021, 22 Rotary year, then you ask yourself, as a club president, as past president in the club, what are you doing to support the club president to ensure that these dues are paid? And many of these things are not far-fetched. One is that some clubs have, some past president of or elders in the club have so much indulged in not paying dues. And the president don't have the courage to deal with the situation. Only those who are courageous will not mind to delete whoever the past president is, and no matter how long you have been in the club. So we are more of giving the current president a lot of problems trying to manage their clubs, because many of us, old members, past presidents, past assistant governors, we are not paying dues. What makes you a member is payment of membership dues. And so please, clubs, not as we don't advocate that you delist members, but I don't think it's worth you carrying body, unnecessary body. And only a few of you now will bear the brunt. You don't want the club to be terminated. You now run around again to surcharge yourself and to pay the dues for some people that still claim are members of your club, whereas they are no longer members. They have not paid their dues. Please let us wake up. Let us wake up. Club president, wake up, please. Wake up and don't let people who are not paying dues continue to strangulate you. Thank you. I will leave the WFD for that. The WF is actually peculiar to club presidents. Now, updates on district governors, official visits. Yes, we have visited. By tomorrow, we'll have done 100 clubs. And we still have, 198. And we still have about 46 clubs to go. Though I've mentioned earlier that most of these clubs are because they're not able to meet up with their obligation. What we still try to do now is to see how we can meet them halfway, to see how to support them, because guess what? Governor's visit is not mere fun. It's to support your club, to do some things right. Things that you are either to not done wrong or you didn't understand how to do it. To help to support to do them. So clubs, as it is, many out of these 40, even the ones that have visited, they have not uploaded their goals, they have not set their goals. It is so strange that as of February 4, that we are speaking, because I go on to check all these things almost every day. We have clubs that have not set their goals. When I had a meeting with the IMPs, I think about maybe in early January, can't remember now. I actually shared a table with them, a table of clubs that have not done this, that have not done that. You have not set goals, you have not updated, you have not corrected. There are lots of lapses, and there are those clubs that we just put figures that are fictitious, figures that I know they are not true. And by the time I now tell you that this thing is not true, it's confirmed not to be true. You want to win tradition by force, and you don't want to do the right thing, but you want to be changing figures on Rotary Club Central. I will not accept it, because I know the way the clubs are standing, and I will call you to correct what I know is wrong. Imagine somebody setting goals for Rotary Action Group members, 10, and you have got to put 10. And I asked you, did you ever know that Rotary Action Group, you have to join by a minimum of $100 as members? So how many of you have paid $100 now to be members of Rotary Action Group? Who are the members? Not even one. And yet they put set goals 10, achieve 10. Please don't dare deceive ourselves. Lay your bed the way you want to sleep on it. And don't want to sleep on a smooth bed that you have laid roughly. Please, I'm an advocate for doing things ethically. Club president, my IMPs, I'm telling you now, thank God you are here online. We are together here in Shagamu. We're having a retreat. As part of what we are going to even discuss today at our retreat. Therefore, let us run away from all appearances of unethical behaviors. Now, we have new strategic partnerships. I mean, it's all about, that's what I recommend anyway. See, no matter how small the partner can be, even right from your own clubs, please, you can look for those that can support your cause. Go out, you have not gone to even seek for them. What makes you feel that it's difficult for you to get partners that can support your cause in what you do? Particularly, the clubs that are big, they know how to use strategic partners. They know how to source for people, companies, organizations to support their cause, individuals, and they're getting them. But I think it's because we are not focused enough and we have not been able to think out of the box. Something that you think is far away might be right inside your pocket. Even in the clubs that we belong, with some clubs, they don't know each other. They don't know what their members do. That is why I've always advocated that, look, give all your members opportunity to talk during your normal meetings, particularly on their classification. And you'll be surprised to find that you have people who can be
I'm in a meeting together.
Strategic for your youth. You actually support your club in terms of partnership. But once we don't even know one of each other, so how would you be able to make use of a member of your club that could support your club? So let's look for more of these strategic partnerships coming in and out. Now, even the current one that we are about to use in the district now, I mean, is what every all members of Rotary, all Rotarians, all clubs will be able to key into. And I will tell you how. This is a strategic partnership for medical mission. The first of its kind, massive, coming our way, coming the way of the 911. And that is by the Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas. These are physicians cut across different medical fields. And coming, they're lucky, and just giantly lucky for them to approach us for partnership because of the brand we carry. And they're coming on the medical mission in April. And guess what? They want to treat as many patients as possible. The flyers we soon want, we know the different interventions they are coming from. It's now left for you as Rotarians to bring all the patients. You can hear my emphasis. All the patients, where you expect like 60 medical doctors, pharmacists, anesthesiologists, and so on and so forth, come to a district for a mission, then, and they will now come and meet one of these patients. So they have said that they want as many that require treatment to come forward. So when these flyers go out, please, Rotarians, be ready to bring as many as possible, patient as possible, who will require each of these areas of interventions. Of course, we are going to, by the time the flyer goes out, we'll let you know exactly how to send their names, how to enroll them, and all the things that will happen prior to their arrival in Nigeria. I want to use that medium to thank and appreciate very much ever supportive and ever available, ever ready District Governor Nominee Wale Kukoyi. I mean, he has given us his strategy for use so many times. And this is no exception. Even when government is trying to run away, we can't even get them. We say government to give us, to support this cause. But he has made his facility available as Medicare clinics in Ultra for this very, very gigantic mission. I mean, guess what? It's not even affect his own business. Because when you see massive people running to come into one hospital, what about his own regular patients? But we thank God for him. He has said, yes, I will still cope with that, even with my own clients. So I want to thank you, Dr. Kukoyi, DJ Kukoyi, for this magnanimity. And of course, let it be known that the medical mission is a very expensive venture. We are going to call on clubs to also support this venture because It's a 9110 is ready and geared to sponsor this fully. And clubs are going to partner with us. And when they partner with us, of course, they will be co-sponsors of this big medical mission. So that is about that. Then let me talk about the second one, which is in partnership with Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industries. You'll recall about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we started sending out flyers on a partnership forum with Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industries. Incidentally, the biggest, the largest chamber in the whole of West Africa is this Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industries. And to the glory of God, we have had Rotarians who have been presidents of this organization before. The closest one as we speak now is the immediate past district governor. I can't know the year now. He was a past president of Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industries. And I knew the level that he took the chamber to. And of course, our past district governor, who is the current president of the chamber, past district governor, Asiwaju, Mike Olawale Cole is the current president, and we could see the ways, the moves, the achievements so far. He took over less than a year ago, and he actually initiated this. That look, we should work together, and that was when I even discovered the people now said, look, if I what RI has recommended, and it's even in the MOP, that wherever there's a chamber of commerce, the Rotary district there must work together with that chamber of commerce. So thank you, people. You just brought that one out. So what we're about to strike is a very viable, a symbiotic relationship we're about to establish between both. And so this relationship started with the partnership forum that we heard about it 1.5 weeks ago. And of course, the president himself addressed us, followed by the membership chair of the organization. And it was quite good. We had about 150 something Rotarians that came on board to listen to the presentations, and they are willing to be part of, to be members of LCCI, just like LCCI members want to be Rotarians. They want to use their venues to achieve membership in both directions. So the next phase of the forum will be an in-person one, whereby they are going to invite us for the in-person forum at their Ikeja office on the Olowopopo Road, close to Alausa. That's where they have they have one of the offices, but it's the larger of the two. They have one at VI and one at Ikeja. So the bigger one is what we're going to use. And that one, the traffic of Rotarians is what we're going to drive to that place for them to, when we go there, and we can see, and we can also tap members for our own different clubs when we get there. So please, when the players come out, please be part of this. It's not going to be limited to anybody. It's an open invitation for any Rotarian to be part of that in-person second phase of the partnership forum. And for those who keyed into the virtual one, or even those who are able to make it that day, the registration as for membership is going to start now. A Google link is being prepared and to be sent out to all Rotarians who now wish to join them. All the guidelines for joining, all the requirements will be put along with the Google form for you to complete, probably within the shortest possible time. The details will be rolled out very soon. Thank you very much. Number 6 is the Rotary Days of Service. Yes, this month, February, of course, we know is Rotary's World Peace and Understanding Month. And of course, a lot of programs have been set aside to back this event. Let it be known for those Rotarians who don't know that the founder of Rotary, Paul P. Harris, was actually born on February 23rd. And so we use this day to celebrate and to mark World Peace and Understanding. And of course, Rotary Days of Service, which was introduced, I think, last Rotary year, if I guess it got it right, is the day for clubs to come together and make it more impactful to showcase what Rotary is about. It's about publicity of who we are. It's about publicity of our brand. It's about publicity to tell people that we are to serve humanity, and we do a lot of projects within our environment. And I know that I know that last Rotary year, it was done so well, and collaboration made clubs to really showcase what Rotary is about. And when the report started coming, I was reading the reports on the Rotary platforms. In fact, I, as a person, was very, very elated at the level at which club clusters brought about this, executed this Rotary Day of Service. So, of course, we are towing the same line again. And so clubs have been enjoyed to come together as groups and to, your own way, see what you can do to further promote the image of Rotary. But the focus more, even this Rotary year, is about promoting world peace, particularly because of the upcoming elections. You will recall that even when we had our Family of Rotary last Rotary year in December, the football match we played, the thing was pray for peace. And the backdrop, we had the logo of all political parties to show that we are not political, we are not political, and we don't engage in partisan politics, but we can advocate for peace. But anybody is free to belong to any particular party. What we are talking about is to maintain peace and order. So on the February 18th, we have a program February 18th, and we have another one February 23. February 18th is a Saturday, and we have sent a mail out to all Rotarians, club presidents, that you are ready to do something as within your own locality between the hours of 7 and 9:30. Precisely 7 and 9:30. Whatever aerobics, it could be games, it could be songs, it could be whatever you think you will do in a public place. People will see you. You can carry your flag. There's a flag. We're going to send a logo out on what you want to put either on your art flag. If you're going to make a art flag, the committee will send to you what you are going to put on the art flag. So it can be uniform. So you can design anything that you like. It can be handkerchiefs. It can be your vehicle you want to brand, all for peace. So between the hours of 7, because that day is the day for DTTS, and I'm sure we should be at the venue latest by 12 o'clock. By the time we are done, 9:30 prompt, we leave and we also head, for those who are going to be part of DTTS, you head to Lekki for the DTTS program. So please take note, 7 to 9:30 prompt is for this program. And on the 23rd of February, we have a symposium at the International Institute of International Affairs at Victoria Island. That has been organized by the World Peace and Understanding Committee. So we're going to go there and we're going to make car stickers. The committee will provide the stickers. They will tell presidents to come and collect them when they are ready. They're going to put on your car. From now until probably in April, peace does not end on a day. So we continue to use it for as long as you think you are comfortable. So that's about the Rotary Day. Rotary Days. There are 2 days that we are trying to use, 18 and 23. Whatever we can do on both days, please, we can do. Well, the next item is on the ongoing Global Grant Watch and prostate cancer projects. Of course, my IPDG, Remy Bello, is here. And I know that a lot of Admiral and clubs are really happy that they are about to start the project fully. So they have already started, but to start it fully. So my IPDG, sir, please, can you please quickly give us a brief on the 2 projects, sir? Yes, sir.
We can't hear the IPDG.
Please move nearer your mic. We can't hear you properly.
Hello?
We can't hear you.
It can be better. It can be better, sir.
I'm speaking on the phone. I'm not using anything. Are you hearing now?
It's better now, sir. Are you using a? I think you're using a Bluetooth.
Directly to the phone. I'm speaking directly to the. Hello.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I try to recognize.
You are better now.
Yes, I recognize my DG, the DGNs in the House, fellow Rotarians. Yes, thank you, DG, for this opportunity. Yes, we are making a quantum progress on the two projects. The first one, prostate cancer center equipping. I'm glad to say that the structural works, the finishing to it, is almost done. We are now at the outside the flooring. The equipment have been delivered last Wednesday. Furniture is in place. ACs have been installed. Before the end of February, we are hopeful of handing over the project to the government, and that will be the end of that project. I think the DG is working on getting the government involved. The WASH project. Am I audible?
Yes,
hello?
You are.
Okay. The WASH project, yes, like you said, they are making progress as well. Yes, what we have done so far is to ensure that the clubs handled their project directly. The district is not being involved. What we have done is to appoint project monitors for each from other clubs to monitor. We have 15 clubs that are involved.
The house.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Somebody, yes,
we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
I said that
it's been muted.
We have 15
We
clubs.
can hear you, but somebody is talking in the background.
Not at my end.
Everybody down.
I'm alone in my study. Okay.
Yes, it's not you. It's not you, Happy DG. It's not you.
Okay. So hello?
Oh, this yourself,
go ahead.
sir. Oh, this yourself.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell him we are not hearing you. We lost his audio.
Are you done? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Okay. Maybe I might not repeating myself now. The clubs, we have 15 clubs, 15 projects, and we've the district has appointed the 15 monitors, project monitors from different clubs to monitor these projects. As we are talking as at yesterday evening, 7 clubs have collected their own mobilization of 3 million. You know, you will collect. The project was meant to be about 3.5, but because of the fluctuation in the exchange rate, it has risen to about 3.8. So the clubs have been mobilized with 3 million naira each. The 15 checks of 3 million naira each, which is 45 million naira, is ready in the district, but you have to do some due diligence to get your 3 million naira check collected. You have to be cleared by the project monitor, like I said earlier on, from other clubs. So 7 clubs have collected their checks. We are waiting for 8 clubs that, as at last night, I posted on the platform of the monitors to let us know what was holding them. One of the things I'm aware that has been holding these clubs is the government approval. We don't just want to go into any school without having formal approval of the government. That's number one thing that the monitors are asked to ensure is in place, because a situation we are on a project and the state comes say no, we are not giving you right, so it will be embarrassing to the to Rotary. So we decided that you must have your formal approval before you embark on the project. Like I said, We have got 7 schools, 7 projects, 7 clubs cleared, and they have collected their checks. I'm aware that one has almost even finished the project. Any moment from now, I believe the DG will start going to commission some of these projects. We have about 15 of them ongoing at the same time. If I may bring us to memory lane, you will recollect it started during Chimika year, where clubs were asked to come out with 1 million naira. And the district, the Rotary Foundation grant, global grant is applied for, and we were lucky to have the funds. That is what we are doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my PDG. I mean, well done. I mean, it's quite a lot of work that after retirement, there is no easy for you, but you have, don't worry. It's part of what you signed for. So thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please, before I even forget, I also want to inform the House. Generally, there is a transition committee that has been set up at the district level to prepare ahead for the final districting into 2. And of course, the membership has been drawn across different clubs using different parameters and different diversity in membership anyway. So please, if you are yet to respond to the letter sent to you to send a representative, please kindly do so. The committee does not want to leave anybody out of the deliberations, and the chairman of the transition committee is immediate part district governor Remi Bello. That's by way of information. Thank you. Now, let me also read out the names of clubs that are still having outstanding dues to a very abnormal level. So now maybe your club members don't even know. You could have said, but you have paid that dues. Why has the money been paid? You can go and ask your president why your dues is yet to be paid. Adeniyi Jones, Ago Palace Way, Ago Iwoyi Metropolitan, Ajao Estate, Akeroya, Akowojo Metropolitan, Alagbado, Alakoko, Alapere, Alimosho Crystal, Anthony Metropolitan, Apaku, Ayetoro Yewa, Berkeley Estate, Canal Estate, Dolphin Estate, Eke Metropolitan, Igodo, Ijebu-Ode, Ijoko, Ikeja Central, Ikeja Golden, Ikeja Lausa Golden, Ilaro, Likoju Central, Ipaja New Dawn, Isheri Golden, Isolo Metro, Laderi Hilltop, Magboro New Town, Magodo Central, Mowe Metropolitan, New Okoba Metropolitan, New Towns Okoba, Okeboso Abeokuta, Okota Golden, Olumo Sunrise, Otojaniki Central, Palm Avenue, Rock City, Abeokuta, Shagamu Central, Shagamu Royal, Surrey Western Avenue, Silkan Island, Yaba, 46 in number. I can't be telling you the amount that they have as outstanding. That's why I found out about 18 of them had outstanding for last Rotary year. So you have had, if the name of your club is there, please do us a word of good by doing your best to at least pay the first semi-annual dues. And if you have carryover, try to settle this carryover. The district must move on. We need all the money. Over the years, the dues has not been increased, and yet things have triplicated in quantity and the cost. Please, we want to appeal to you to help us to serve you better. Thank you very much. So I think I'm done with all what I have here. So I think my PI chair, I think I'm done for now.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, the DG. Fellow Rotarians, the floor is now yours. I just wanted to quickly, I know when the DG was talking of the WEF, she said that is for the IMPs, but I believe that there are some Rotarians who made pledges during your club visit. So if they are still on this call, yes, it's for you to redeem that DWEF pledge. I just wanted to put that in because some Rotarians made pledges and they have not redeemed them. So it's time for you to redeem your DWEF free will. It was a free will donation. So there was nobody compelled you to make that donation. So please kindly redeem that pledge. So the floor is open. Like I put on the chat room, if you have a question, observation, comments, any question at all, any observation, any comment, any suggestion for the district or the district governor or any chairman or regarding your club, the floor is now open for Rotarians to speak directly with their district governor. I can't see any hand up. Let me see if there's anything on the chat room. Fellow Rotarians, any questions or any observations? There's nothing on the chat room.
Well, you know what? There are no questions.
Okay, but while you were speaking, maybe I should just take this. While you were speaking,
yes,
my PDG Kola Shodipo joined us, so I wanted to just say.
So good morning, PDG.
Good morning, ma. Good morning, ma. Good morning, fellow Rotarians. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. You are so close to this place. You are just next to me here. Because your voice is so close by. Thank you. You are most welcome. Yes, okay. Yeah. Is she?
Good morning. I don't know if we have, we don't have him. I wanted to see if we had the the chair of Rotary of Service on the call. So he can, since it's the next important program.
Conference too. And district conference, if she's there. I know she was there before.
I can't.
But she left.
Yeah, I can't see her. But AG Yinka Joshua, please can you just say a few words about the district conference? I can see that you're on the call.
Okay, and, right. Yes.
You work closely with the chair of our committee.
Dr. Gbataiwo, I can see you in your paraphernalia of office. You are still on duty. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, my DG, sir.
I can see you in your mask, in your whatever, in your apron, in your overall, on duty.
He's still trying to defend the classifications, man.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Yes.
Yes, Adeosun.
Yes. AG Adeosun, you have the floor, sir.
Are you sure it's or you're muted? Please, before I go on, before we go, let's quickly say this. For the medical mission that is upcoming, we are going to be a request for you to be part of the exercise, please. It is not limited to only medical doctors. We shall require a lot of volunteers, but a lot of aspects involved in this mission, starting from protocols, security, transportation, the hospitality. Quite a lot of things are involved. And therefore, we call on as many people as possible to join in this mission. They also need local volunteers that will support them. And I guess you know what I'm talking about. Most of these things they cannot do on their own. So when they get here, we're going to use our own local Rotarians and Rotaractors. And even those who are even Rotaractors and Rotarians for other aspects of this mission. Please be ready when we call upon you to come and support this mission in any way. Thank you very much. I want to acknowledge past President Dapo Adiro, if I got it right. Sir, I want to single you out for recognition because Papa is over 90, if I guess. And this is a club that, no, please, unmute him, please. He is from Rotary Club of Okpebi. I recall that when I was invited, I think last 3 years for a presentation, I saw that it is a club of elders. The Octo, and I don't know how they refer to the 90s. I don't know what they call the 90s. All the Octos and over Octos, they're the ones in that club. And if you want to run Rotarians who sing best, they are from that club. And they are so meticulous about the way things should be done in Rotary. He has been to my office severally to complain about not getting the the print copy of Rotary magazine, because he reads and digests everything from front to the back page. I want to thank you for all your observations. You have come to register complaints on this area, that area, especially in the area of communication, this magazine and so on. And I've always been delighted to listen to and to attend to you. So you are welcome on board, sir. You are here now. At your age, you still want to be part of us. Thank you very much. Sir.
I don't know if you are hearing me.
I can hear you now. I can hear you, sir.
You get the first name right, therefore. The family name is Adiro.
Adiro, okay. Yes, sir.
And I was just 87. I'm not up to 90 yet.
You're almost there, sir.
Thank you very much, my dear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, I think we are all okay.
No, my DG, okay. We have two hands up.
Okay.
Yes. But before I take those hands, there's a question on the chat room.
Yeah.
When is the medical mission coming into town? And is there a medical committee in our district coordinating this? So Rotarian Tommy of RC Maryland.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There is a committee, a sport committee in place that is going to be enlarged very soon. Because we have been talking to them, we have been discussing with them, and few of us. So now the committee now will be enlarged very soon. Of course, we can never do it without having a standard medical committee or grant. We call them AMPA Mission, Medical Mission Committee. So there's a committee in town. Good. They'll be coming in April, but we want to be silent. But they are very, very conscious of their security. So we are not going to make too much noise. We know the month they are coming. We are not going to disclose much more. We are not going to disclose more about that for now. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, Rotarian Femi Olaleye, you have the floor, please.
Good morning, my DG. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my Rotarian leaders. Please, my question has to do with this one. Now we got this flyer recently talking about how payment can be made for this month, for this year. But we don't even know how to register, the link with which we want to register for this month. And if possible, how to even check to be sure that your name is part of those who have registered for this month. I think I was expecting this
Abuki Bakari. Supposed to be online. This question is for Abuki Bakari.
So,
okay.
Thank you very much. Number two, if I just keep this in. Thank you so much, my DG.
I think the network is back.
Yes. Yes, okay, go ahead. The network was a bit bad, but go ahead. We got the first one on Discon. And the second one.
I'm glad that my DG comment on the Rotary Club and the songs that those that sing there. One of the problems we got from the assistant governor,
Rotarian Femi, your line is breaking seriously. We can't hear you at all. We can't hear you. Okay, go ahead. Let's see if you try again. Let's see.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Put the second one on the chat room, then I'll read it out. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay. Rotarian John Asheperi, you have the floor.
Thank you.
The question on, sorry, before you go ahead, if AG Yinka Joshua is here, I think you can take Rotarian Olaleye's question because you are in charge of that aspect of Discon registration and all that. So if you are here, please just be on standby to answer that question. Please go ahead. Rotarian Asheperi, go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, my coordinator. My questions are two. I want to know, how do we become part of the adapt the protocol team? Because I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a chartered accountant I'm also a chartered banker, so medical aspect of it might not be my calling. So how do we become part of the protocol team? And again, what I expected of us in terms of contribution or donation to the project, apart from what we have done in our local Rotary Club. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The DG, would you like to take that? Hello, my DG.
I said, like I said, of course, this is going to be a very big committee. Yes, committee. And there are going to be a lot of subcommittees, about 6 other subcommittees. And when we're going to notify Rotarians, we're going to send out mails. So for you to register as a volunteer. Mails, we're going to do a lot of sensitization and publicity about it. That you'll be aware. Going from club to club, I'll be sending mails, WhatsApp messages through the president, you will know. And you can start registering for whichever area you are interested in serving. So that is that. Then for the other one, what's the second question? The second question.
I was talking about contribution, man. I was talking about...
Yes, we are still trying to work out that. The committee is still working on, when the committee now, when they have their next meeting, they're going to do exactly the total. We've done is a rough budget of what's going to cost. I want club, like I said, this you can say, okay, we're going to put down 12 billion. Okay, but the total is 20 billion. So maybe 20 clubs are also become sponsors of such a vision. If a few of them are going to wait behind after the vision and be part of the district conference, a few of them, we need to introduce them to the hierarchy of the Rotarians at the conference. So, thank you.
Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah. Adeoshu, please. Okay, Adeoshu. Abi, you can Adeoshu. What is here now?
AG Yinka Adeoshu.
He will have called it.
Are you here?
Any other question?
I've called him. Okay, Rotarians.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, go
I'm
ahead.
listening.
The question is about registration.
You just called me now via the regular call, and
AG Adeoshu, you were on the call.
What is the question? Sorry,
let me tell you what the question is. The question is a Rotarian Femi Olale wanted to know process of registration. Can he confirm his registration and payment? And I said you are in charge of that aspect in the DISCON committee. So that's the question, sir. Yes.
All right. Okay. My district governor, the district leaders in the House, and fellow Rotarians. Confirmation of payment actually could be gotten through the subcommittee chairman for registration. But for online registration, if you want to register, just log on to discon910.org. When you get there, you see 4 different options. You have the ones for individual Rotarian registration. You have 70+ registration. You have for spouse or guests. Then you also have for icons. If you are registering under individual Rotarian registration, you click on it and fill out the form. It's as simple as that. While concerning the confirmation of online registration, sporadically or precisely every 2 weeks, we publish the names of those that have successfully registered online on all Rotary platforms. And apart from that, we have a platform that has representatives from all Rotary clubs regarding online registration. So you can liaise with the DISCON subcommittee chairman from your club to confirm your online registration, or if you are on any of the platforms of Rotary District 910, you can also confirm your registration there. I hope that answers.
Okay, thank you. What of payment? When you finish your registration, can you do immediate payment?
Yeah, the account details are spelled out on the website. There's a First Bank account number on the website through which you can make your payment. And just as I said earlier on, we have a subcommittee chairman for registration, and he's the one in charge of confirmation of successful payment of DISCON.
Yeah, so I just wanted to, can you put the online registration link on the chat room so maybe the Rotarians who have not registered can take it from there. Thank you very much. I would like to take Rotarian Saka Mohammed. Thank you. Rotarian Saka Mohammed, you have the floor. But while Rotarian Saka is about to speak, my DG, there's a question on Rotary Foundation, the Rotarian Adedapo Ogunoiki of Shagamu Metro. He wants to know what is our status regards Rotary Foundation for the year. We want to know where we stand. Maybe he wants to have a global picture where we stand on Rotary Foundation this year. Hello, my DG.
I wanted to know whether the Saka is going to pay $1,000 for PHM, or does he want to make it up to $1 billion? However, yes, good. However, I can say that as we speak, I think we are about 599,000. 599,000.
Okay.
We are on top, and we are almost doubling the next donor to us, and we are almost doubling the contribution, almost doubling the contribution of the next district next to us. So we are doing well, although not well enough, because I want us to hit $1,000, $1 billion, and we shall try to do that. Yes. Okay, thank you.
We have to work towards the end so that we'll be very happy in when we get to Lusaka.
Yes. Then because
okay,
there's a question on district grants. There's a question on district grants. I wanted to bring that to answer. KS to answer that one. PDGKS to answer that one. Or district grants.
Hello, my DG. What's the question on district grant?
Now,
when will clubs? They want to know the update. When will clubs be getting their checks for district grants?
By the special grace of God, we should be able to send make the payment this month of February. We have, the process is that after you must have filed your application, we also have to collate all applications from all clubs and send it to the Rotary Foundation for review and approval. The Rotary Foundation is in the process of review now, and they ask us some questions which we need to clarify, and we've done that. So we hope that in the course of next week, they'll be satisfied with our explanation and give us the approval. Once the approval is given by the Rotary Foundation, then Rotary Foundation will authorize the release of the funds to the district, and then the district will in turn release the various checks to the various clubs that have applied and qualified. That's the process. So we are hopeful that this month of February, we should be able to send the checks and to all the clubs that applied for the district grant. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, my DG, there's a question about, there's a suggestion.
Presidential citation too.
Yes, the one about presidential citation, if the committee can do physical and virtual trainings, so as to facilitate the. And
I don't know whether
it's also something. Yes, go ahead, man.
I don't know whether the president that is asking that question, or maybe just a Rotarian.
It's a Rotarian. PP Adesanya.
Because as we speak, immigration presidents are on retreat, and we're in Shagamu now. A part of what we're discussing is a winning citation. So if, as I was asking, if he's the president, I should have been here to join us. So, however, trainings have been ongoing. The committee in charge, they've been trying their best to train presidents. There's a platform created for that purpose. And they're almost doing like a training via that platform. When they get close and clubs continue to tell them, if they be on the same page, someone will be on the online and will tell you, click this one, go to that one. Have you seen this one? You can have this. They'll be doing that one even via WhatsApp. I'm very much aware of that because I'm on that platform. So those who should be, those should be taught. Those who know how to do it, they're on the platform, and I'm sure they are following up. But the committee is not giving, even they are here with us this in Shagamu, the committee is also here in Shagamu. So they can also assist club presidents with this citation thing. So The committee is not relenting and we continue to still assist. Even beyond this retreat that we're having now, the committee will still continue to assist presidents and clubs in that area. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
one more
DG.
question because they're going to start our program at 10 o'clock here.
Yes, fellow Rotarians, sorry, my DG, I just want to inform Rotarians that the link for the online registration of DISCON is now on the chat room. So anyone can copy and then you can go ahead and register online. It's been put there by AG in Kadiosho. There's a question about the medical mission, ma'am.
Yeah.
We want to find, AG Adeleke Yusuf wants to find out if all health medical situations will be covered by this by the medical mission.
Okay, let me hand over to
yes.
Okay, please let me hand over to DJ Kukoyi, who is a king person, a king man in this mission. So he's going to handle that. Please just hold on a bit. Let him answer that, please.
Well, thank you very much, my district governor, for the opportunity. Yes, the question is about what disease will be covered by the mission. We are currently in dialogue with the AMPA. AMPA is the Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, and in a couple of days, they will give us the specialties that will be covered during the mission. So as soon as we have this, we'll inform all Rotarians so that we can start mobilizing the patients for the mission. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. What I'll consider to be the final question is from
Thank you so much.
Rotarian Francis Shonubi of RC Ikorodu Golden. He wants to know, wants the DG to check her schedule and inform him when you'll be visiting his club, RC Ikorodu Golden.
Ikorodu Golden. You know,
Ikorodu, yes, Ikorodu Golden.
What is surprising is that Shonubi is asking me when the president should have told the members of the club. The president knows when I'll be coming over there. So by now you should have known. Is that communication gap between you and the club president? Actually, I don't even have it offhand here, but as the president, I think she knows the date. Thank you.
Thank you very much, fellow Rotarians. I think on that note,
thank you.
I will yield the floor to our district secretary, AG Azuarinze, to give us a vote of thanks, and then we can leave the DG to today's other business.
Okay. Our pick. Thank you very much. I would like to start by appreciating our Koshelleri District Governor, Rotarian Motunde Olayinka Lawson, ever eloquent, ever articulate for doing a yeoman's job once again this beautiful and wonderful morning. My DG, 3 bosas for you. Bosa,
oh, yeah.
bosa. You know, you have never disappointed, and we are always proud to have you in our midst. Thanks so much for doing justice to this DG's peak. In a very special way, I also like to appreciate and acknowledge the presence of our incoming District Governor Rotarian Ife Yunwarita Jezie. Thanks so much for your time and your thoughts. I'd also like to appreciate the medical doctor with a golden heart, Rotarian Wole Kukoyi, our District Governor nominee. Thanks so much, sir, for everything you're doing for Rotary and humanity. The Lord will reward you appropriately and adequately. I'd also like to recognize one of the prides of the prestigious Rotary Club of Ikeja South, the one and only Rotarian Ismail Aderemi Bello. Thanks so much, sir, for all the wonderful work that you're doing. All district leaders here present, fellow Rotarians, friends, and fans and supporters of Rotary and humanity. Thank you so much for your time, for your patience, for your understanding, for your contribution. You've all made this Koshelleri year a wonderful and memorable, eventful, beautiful, fruitful, purposeful journey so far. We thank all of you. We appreciate all of you. Our prayer is that Almighty God will continue to make out time for you, just like you always make out time for us. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate all of you. Do enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy your Sunday. And on Monday again, we are back again to continue to serve humanity. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Deji
Appreciate all of you.
Why are you not? Why are you
also doing
why are you not?
Thank
Why are
you
you
very
not?
much.
Thank you. Why are you not in Shagamu?
Thank you.
Why are you not in
Thank you very
Shagamu?
much. Well, I didn't want to be cut off, so that I wouldn't say I was taking too much time. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm happy. We're so proud of you.